Okay, looking good, sounding amazing. I love it. Thank you so much, Kylie. Okay, awesome. Thank you all so much for being here for this Star Club open house. If you are joining um, on the recording, I'm really grateful you took the time to listen, especially if you've been curious about Star Club. It is my labor of love. It is my baby. It is the thing that I am most excited about in life right now. And I'm really pumped that you're here to join me for this open house. So we're going to be together for roughly an hour. Hey, Hope, Love, and Sunshine has joined the house, joined the chat. Thank you so much. Um, we're going to be here together for roughly an hour. And in our time together, I'm going to bring you into what this super special, amazing community is up to. I'm going to take you on a backstage tour so that you can get a sense of what's unfolding in Star Club, what is Star Club. I'm going to let you ask some questions about it. And then on top of that, and after that, I'm going to do some live mini readings because we have something very special that we do together in Star Club. If you happen to be a full moon member, full moon members are part of a special group of people who get readings with me, but they get readings done on for me. And what that means is that we're all together as a community. It's just you and me talking. I'm reading your chart the same way I would as if I was over on the live mini reading channel. But after I read your chart, I pause and I ask you, are you open to having support, encouragement, resources, and referrals from our community? And if there's a yes for you, from you, then the community will chime in. They may provide encouragement, referrals. Somebody here was talking to me earlier about what that's actually like for them to receive support from the community. And then in addition to that, we also have a few members here that you'll hear from. And then I'll do some live mini readings here for anyone who happens to be live so that you have the opportunity to see what getting a reading is like on Fami. If you're unfamiliar with the term infamie, it's a French term that means like within or inside of the family container. You may be familiar with this specific experience through a corporate lens called fishbowl, where we do it together. Two people are working together or hot seat. And then at the end, the group gets to ask questions about what they heard in terms of their own learning experience. Now, if you decide you're not open for any feedback, then the community, we're silent. We add nothing, we share nothing, not even encouragement if you decide that sort of support isn't something that you would like. So here we are. Flickerine has joined. Welcome. It's so great to have you here, Flickerine. All right, so if you wanted to join Star Club, something super important that I wanted to tell you before we go forward. Number one, it is that enrollment is going to close on March 27th. So it's a little less than 10 days from now. So you've got limited time. And we also have three types of membership that I wanted to explain and walk you through. Actually, not on this screen. Let's go back to the main. We're going to come over here. We have three types of memberships, and I wanted to make sure you understood the difference. So inside of our community, we have the full moon membership, which is what I just was walking you through. It comes with three 30-minute readings. Those three 30-minute readings happen once per month over the course of 90 days. And these are the readings that are done on FAMI. So I did a round today. Some of you who are in the chat were there. Hey, Antonia. Hey, Taria. Hey, KB. Great to see you all there. Some of you all were a part of that where I did back-to-back readings from 12:30 to 4:30 today. And if you were there and you were listening in, thank you, Kylie, for adding that link. And you'll find the link to join just below this video if you're listening to the recording. You got the opportunity to hear from other members about their lived experience, which is very familiar. We're all going through a lot of the same things right now. You also had the opportunity to learn about different placements, different aspects in a chart, and how they can be used in the light, experienced in the light, and when they manifest in shadow, what to do about that, how to work with that. Those readings, that community membership is $333 per quarter. It's a one-time payment, does not auto-renew. You get the opportunity at the end of your membership to decide if you'd like to re-up. You don't have to. It is an option, but it's a one-time payment that you make upon enrollment. Now, there are new moon memberships. They are $433 a quarter. These are the same thing, 3 readings once a month over 90 days. They are $433 per quarter. These are standard, you and me meet on Zoom, no one else is there readings. This is your opportunity to just ask me about your chart. Ask me about anyone's chart. If you've got kids, we had somebody want to look at their kids' chart recently, help better understand their relationship with their child and something their child is going through. If you've got an aging parent, you're trying to figure out how to work with them in this new season of their life, or a challenging boss, and you're just trying to figure out communication. Both the new moon and the full moon memberships give you the opportunity to look at someone else's chart in synastry with yours in that 30-minute reading setting. The full moon reading gives you that opportunity within the group, just you and me talking, nobody else, but they'll get to ask questions after. The new moon reading is a private setting, just you and me. Now, if you're not interested in getting the Community Plus readings, there is the Stellium membership, and the Stellium membership is $22 a month. And it comes with a lot of live events, a lot of opportunities for us to connect, a lot of experiences on the forum that you can join in. And we're going to go on a tour of the forum in just a moment so that you can better understand what's there and how it works. But if you're thinking about joining and you want readings, here's what you need to know. Number one, going forward, if you have been a private client of mine and we have worked together, readings will now be facilitated through the Star Club community. I know this is different, it's a change. If you want consistent access to my calendar, you will need to be a member of Star Club. Readings will be released to the Stellium members first. All Stellium members, when the reading calendar is open, get an automatic 25% off 1 hour readings with me, whether it is a relationship reading or a one personal reading, automatic 25% off. That in alone is reason to join because you save so much money to have that one-on-one time. Plus, you get automatic community to support you after your reading. So you're not just trying to integrate or make it work on your own. You have the support of people around you to implement things we may have talked about. Okay. If you are a new or a full moon member and you want to get additional readings, you also get that 25% off when the reading calendar is open. New moon, full moon, and stellium members may sell out my reading calendar. If that's the case, they will not be available to the public. For people who are on my private list, you'll be the next group that gets access to my calendar. Readings will be full price unless I have some sort of promotion going on. After the Community Star Club and the private list get access to my calendar, then and only then will I release readings to the YouTube community. Going forward on YouTube, I will be focusing on significantly more teaching, significantly more content, so that way we're not so heavily focused on readings here. But if you want access to me looking at your stuff one-on-one, best way to do that is to join Star Club. And as of right now, let me just double check. Hooray, I love it. There is only one full moon membership and only one new moon membership left. I provided a set of both in Star Club, for Star Club, and now there's only one of each left. So if you want one of these, please book, book now. Once May comes is when renewals will hit. And again, I will offer first right of refusal to existing members for those reading spots, then my private list, then the YouTube community. So if you know you want me to read for you in 2026, the best way to do it will be to join Star Club. But let's take a look at what all membership comes with. So inside of membership, there are 4 different types of live events. So I'm going to take you into our member area now, into the live event space so that you can check it out. This is what our live event space looks like. And let me just minimize that so that it's out of the way. In our live event space, we have 4 different things that we get up to. Tonight, we actually have one of the things that we get up to. We have something called a member voted live. Member voted lives are our opportunity to connect. And chat about whatever's going on in the world in real time. So if I go over here to the forum, hey, KB, welcome to Star Club. It's really great to have you. Thanks for joining. I put in a poll earlier for what people wanted to talk about in today's member voted live. And so this is our time to talk about life, to talk about love, hot takes, channel the insights. I can pull charts on anything unfolding in the world, and we can talk about it. We can chop it up. If you don't have any questions, you can just come and enjoy the friendly atmosphere. I have some general ideas about things we might talk about, and you'll see here what people have voted for so far. But, you can come in, and if people decide real time, hey, I definitely want to know about that K Moon, can you pull a chart on that? We'll change direction. So, as of right now, the majority of people want to know about the events in Iran and the start date and what that means. There's a few more people who are really curious about the Eliassons buying the Paramount Skydance company and what that's going to mean for media going forward. We had one person want to know what Jay-Z changing his name on his music means for his career. Nobody wants to know why Timothy Chalamet hates on ballet. I kind of do. Like, have you lost your mind, sir? What was transiting in your chart that made you come out your mouth like that about ballet? But nevertheless, there's people will also, I also like memes. You didn't know that was the meme. Little insight about me, I'm a mean girly, but people also had some things to share in the chat there or in the comments about, hey, can we also talk about this or that? So member voted lives are one type of live event. And then we have lunar circles. And so we've had 2 lunar circles so far, the Virgo full moon lunar eclipse lunar circle, where we did a journal prompt. And then we had the Pisces new moon lunar circle, where I provided some ritual work. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek into that. We have 2 lunar circles coming up. Next Friday, we have the Libra full moon lunar circle. And then on April 14th, we have the Aries new moon lunar circle. Back in the day, way back, actually wasn't that far back, maybe a year and a half ago, on my live lunar updates, I used to provide something called Elsewhere in the Sky before I did First Look and Signs Who Would Feel It Most. And the Elsewhere in the Sky segment is where I cover all the details about things like Venus retrograde and is your ex coming back, Mercury retrograde. Is it safe for contracts or housing to make changes in those areas? Those are now done inside Star Club. Um, I'm curious, I'm going to pause here and check in with our members who are here live. We have both Jules and Raven. Jules, I'm going to ask you first, what was your experience with our lunar events so far, both Virgo full moon and Pisces new moon?
I'm not sure I got to those ones, Kay,
Oh, you didn't
because
join
of
the
the time.
conference? That's all.
No, because of the time difference. Sorry.
Okay. So that's another thing. We have folks from Australia, England, all over the world who have joined South Africa, which I'm super pumped about. But Raven, I know you were able to join and listen into some of those. What's been your experience with our lunar circle so far?
So far, I really like the interaction to look at what's going on in the stars and how I can relate to that with things unfolding in my own life.
Love that. Love that. And so, yeah, we've had a lot of live events so far um, that you have access once you join, you get instant access to the recording. So, live chart readings, we've done two of those dates. There's more to come. You also get access to the Pisces new moon lunar circle if you join immediately. We are still in the energy of the Pisces new moon, and I did provide a really potent ritual work. Hey Sherry and Lee, welcome. Hey Antonia. Um, Ritual work that you can do over here with that lunar circle. So I'm going to take you into a quick sneak peek. Let's see. So that was me last week with my payment processor breaking. Here we go. Pisces new moon. So I gave the community an opportunity to do some ritual work, which is something you're going to see more of inside of Star Club. We did a ritual work where we created moon water, and if anyone's familiar with moon water, you already know how that works, but we took it a step deeper by working with the moon water in a way that really imprinted the moon water with the frequencies of the Pisces new moon specifically. Most people only do full moon water or charge crystals at the full moon. But what they don't understand is that you don't want to do that with every full moon or every new moon. You really want to work with the energy that that particular lunation holds with some intentionality. Every new moon, every full moon, they're not created the same. And so I get into the specificities of how to work with this energy with some intention inside a Star Club. So I gave them some prep. All they needed was a bowl of water or jar of water. I gave them optional crystals. If they wanted to do the crystal thing, you don't have to. And the ritual itself, 5 to 10 minutes, pretty easy. And then some different people, share different parts. Another meme, there's another memer in the group. Your purse is so heavy. What do you have in it, rocks? Yeah, actually, I do. Shout out to the girlies and the gents who are walking the streets with crystals, people after my own heart. So, have any of you here, either in the chat who are live, or Jules and Raven who are here with me in on Zoom, have you guys worked with your moon water yet, or put it out, or created it?
Yeah, it's Raven here. I put mine out, and like you said, this is the first full moon or new moon that I've actually worked with water. And normally I'll do full moon with crystals and water and things of that sort. So yeah, I put mine out, and it was pretty cool. So
Love that.
another depth of being able to use the lunation and all the other elements around us to help us manifest what we desire.
Love that. Yeah, and there's more of that to come. Like I said, that's just one type of live event in Star Club. We have lunar circles. Then the next thing that we have, as I mentioned, we have member voted lives. We have one of those coming up tonight. Then we have live chart readings, which I mentioned I was doing earlier today. Jules, you participated in the live chart reading last time we had a live chart reading. What was it like being unfamiliar, like letting people listen to your read and also having the experience of getting feedback after your reading?
I think from my understanding is that people are a little bit scared to do this. And those of us that have done Star Club before have realized that this is where the magic actually happens because whilst you're reading for us like you normally would, at the end of that, other people in the group, in the circle, who can offer insights or perspectives chime in, and you really get the benefit of hearing things from all different perspectives. I, for example, have had a chart reading a couple of weeks ago, and it was about my daughter, and other people chimed in and were speaking about the things I'd said and what Kay had read in the chart. But it sounded to me as if I was speaking to a higher version of, like a higher self version of my daughter. And it was someone who'd lived with similarities to her and were putting it in words that sounded like my daughter rather than the words that I was using to describe her experience. So it opens your perception in that way by having other people join in.
Absolutely. What was the most surprising thing? You've done readings on for me before, fishbowl readings before with me in Star Club 1.0. You're doing them again in Star Club 2.0. What surprised you most about that sort of experience? What were you not expecting?
I wasn't expecting support. I wasn't expecting the insights that other people bring, not only just what you're reading as you normally would, but other people who are then interpreting the chart and seeing things that perhaps I hadn't seen or we hadn't discussed. So you're not just getting a K reading, you're getting this group reading. Some people have instinct or intuition that they share, and then after the reading, people offer support and guidance to you that is just like no other. You don't get that anywhere else. It's so personal to you.
Yeah. One of the things that I think was really surprising about your reading for me was just watching um, one of our group members chime in and share, like, hey, I've got the same placements as your daughter. And she was like 20 years older than the age your daughter is now, and had the opportunity to say, this is what life has revealed for me. This is how I've worked with it. And so getting that sort of intel, hey, I've got the same placements. This is what's going on. This is how I work with it, can really be helpful. One thing I'll also share about the live chart readings is that you get the opportunity to um, not just hear from other members and hear from me. Oh gosh, I lost my train of thought. There was something really critical I was going to say. Um, it will come back to me, but it's just a potent part because if you're listening in, you also pick up and you learn a lot about what certain placements mean. So if you're a Stellium member and you're listening into live chart readings, as many of our Stellium members did today, one or two of them commented and said, wow, I also have Mercury in retrograde in my natal chart. This is actually giving me a light bulb about how to work with that, or how to help have other people know how to work with me. Or, my brother has XYZ placement. You reading this is helping me understand him better, this sort of thing. So it's a really potent container for learning in real time. But like I said, it's just me reading for you. Nobody else is reading. And if you don't want commentary afterwards, the group is extremely respectful. People don't comment, they don't ask, nothing else comes up. It's just for you. So that's the live chart reading component of Star Club. And let's see, there's only one full moon reading position left. So if you would like that, the thing to do is head on over to the membership page and click join full moon now. Like I said, there's only one of these left. And I would love to be able to include you in the way that works. There's also only one new moon membership left. And that's where it's one-on-one readings, just me, no community. Okay. Also, in our member area, we have a lot of content. So I want to take you into the way this looks. Let me see. To go to view. Okay, so there's a lot already here. The way I've structured this, as you can see from what's here on our main page, there's just so many different live events going on in Star Club at any given moment. It's me, it's a lot of teaching, it's a lot of community. The thing is I've structured this like a buffet. Not everyone's there for readings. Some people really are there for community, and they're going to join mostly the member voted lives or the lunar circles. Some people really are there for the readings, and they're going to join live readings mostly, and maybe the member voted lives. Some people don't really want either of that. They really just like the elsewhere in the sky components and all of the details concerning, events happening astrologically. So they wanted to do Saturn, Neptune, and Aries. They wanted the Aquarius, Leo eclipse cycle access. They want to join the lunar circles. Pretty soon here, I'm going to have one about Uranus changing signs and going into Gemini. We'll also have one about Jupiter changing signs and going into Leo, because those are also going to be very impactful changes. So this, if you, depending upon what you want to do and what your goals are, Star Club can really support you with that. But you don't have to feel pressured to do everything. This isn't a curriculum. There's no tests. You won't have failed if you didn't do all the things. It's really a function of, what do I want to get out of this? How do I want to be supported? And choosing your own adventure in Star Club. Okay. But there is a little something for everyone. Over here in our member area, this is the way it's structured. It's pretty straightforward. Let me just make this bigger so that you can see. You'll see all of the recordings and just like how long they are over here on the right. Um, Curious from Raven and Jules, what's navigating this like for you? Just being able to access this stuff. Are you able to access it? Is it fairly easy? Is it hard? What's your experience accessing the recordings and the content?
Well, it was easy. It was a nice layout, stress-free. Um, I'm retired now, so picking up a computer and having to click here and click there and it not work and forgetting my password or it changing has not been an issue. So I'm thankful for that because I just want ease right about now. So it was really nice, and I like the the sacred geometry, again, the layout, the colors, everything. It's really easy to navigate.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Jules?
Hey, I love that I can have it desktop and mobile. So I can keep up with it on my mobile. And if I get moments in my day, I can go on my mobile and look through the app and see what's happening, but also be able to then move to my desktop when I want to join Circle and things like that. And the layout on both application and desktop is really simple.
Yeah, super straightforward, right? It makes it, oops, hang on. Yeah, it makes it really easy to navigate. Um, okay, mute that.
I also like that we can put links and memes and things like that up. It's pretty fun.
Oh yeah, I love that too. I love GIFs personally. I love a good GIF because they make me laugh. They make me smile. So why not, right?
Exactly.
So, speaking of that, I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like on mobile. So let me do that. All right, hang on. I have to do it a different way than the way I used to do it. There we go. Okay. Is it letting me share? I think it is. Share screen. There we go. All right.
Can't see anything yet, Kay.
No? Okay.
No,
What about now? Is it showing?
no, still nothing.
Oh man. I had like practiced this and practiced this to make sure I could get it right. Share screen. Ah, okay. I think I just got it. Yes, I did. Hooray! Go me!
Yes.
I am so smart. Okay, there we go. So this is what the app looks like on mobile. You'll see all of, it's pretty straightforward. It just works like a standard sort of feed here that you might be used to on any other application. And then there are the spaces. So you'll see here that you can go to open forum or you can go to live events and get information about our live events. The recordings are there as well. This is where you post questions for me and then savings codes for those readings. Let's just take a look at the events. In the event space, once you RSVP for an event, it'll automatically send you reminders so that you're able to find them. And if we go under courses, this is where you'll see like all the courses and information you have access to. Um, let's see, pretty straightforward there. Let's go back to spaces, recordings. If you click up at the right-hand corner and click view course, this is where you'll see everything that's recorded that you're able to get access to. One of the things that I'm super pumped about here is that there is somebody on board named Lindsay. Bless you, love you, thank you. Protect her at all costs, God. Lindsay has been working her way through the content and time stamping everything. So instead of being faced with these large chunks of information, if you just want to understand one of the small things, or you want to go straight to where is this ritual that Kay was talking about with the moon water, she time stamped it. It's at 1 minute, 47, 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 47 seconds, new moon ritual, moon water. And so lots of really great support in that way. Have you guys seen the timestamps, Raven and Jules? Are you utilizing them or need
Yes, thank
to?
you, Lindsay.
Oh,
Yes, thank you. I don't actually utilize them because I want to get the full breadth of the information. So since I'm not in a rush or anything, I try to take in everything that I can.
totally get that,
But I do appreciate the timestamps just in the event that I want to go back.
right? It can be very, very helpful. Okay, let me see if I can get out of screen sharing on my phone. So you,
Hey, can I just hey,
yeah.
can I just mention that one of the really great features if you're international is the events come up in your time zone.
Oh, I love
So I can see them on Australia time. So it makes my life easier and I have to calculate when they're going to be, which I love.
I